you ever thought that the weather nowadays is a bit strange? It is too hot, too cold, and natural disasters such as flood and storms have been increasing a lot. Then, what is the cause? How did it become like this, and how did it become this severe? The increase in carbon dioxide is the main reason of Earth's climate change. Carbon dioxide is a gas that exists naturally in our atmosphere. However, according to the National Academy of Science, us humans were increasing the amount of CO2 by burning fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and natural gas. The increased CO2 then traps heat in our atmosphere, which regulates our climate. The odd weather continues and it bothers us every year. Then wait, what about animals? Of course, animals are just as strongly impacted by the climate change as we are. First, let's go to the Arctic and see who is affected. The Arctic is in the north side of the Earth. Here, the iceberg has been melting in a rapid rate by the warmer air and temperature. By this, the polar bears and ringed seals are losing their habitat and platforms to rest on. Scientists estimate that this problem will result in a loss of 2/3 of the polar bear population. Acidic seawater also impacts the animals in the Arctic. The acidification in the ocean is 30 times greater than the natural variation by absorbing the exceeding amount of CO2 in the atmosphere. This leads to harming the planktons, which are important bases of the food chain, and the animals that eat planktons will be harmed as well. The rising sea level is worrying the sea turtles and Mediterranean monk seals by the dearth of beaches for them to nest and grow their cubs. Dolphins and whales have a similar problem, losing shallow areas to raise their cubs. In the forest, deadly and catastrophic drought fires happen a lot. It is even hard to stop because it has abundant fuels. Wait a minute, I think the music is too happy for the situation. Okay, now let's continue. Wild animals such as squirrels and birds have lost their habitat by these forest fires. Also, the birds and bugs move 11 meters higher on the mountains seeking for cooler places to live. The early appearance of the bugs make the birds hatch earlier as well. The birds do this to raise chicks when there are abundant prey. The koalas who live on the eucalyptus leaves are suffering too. The leaves become toxic by having unbalanced chemical compositions by the exceeding amount of CO2. It sounds dreadful, but don't worry, we have very simple solutions ready. First, we should use renewable energy such as sunlight and the wind that comes from the nature instead of fossil fuels. However, nuclear energy is not recommended since it costs a lot and can cause severe health problems. Second, think before you buy. For the lights in your house, LEDs or CFLs are recommended since they use up to 80% less energy and last much as 25 times longer than traditional incandescent light bulbs. Also, when you buy some electronics, make sure to check the label about its energy consumption level. Choose a lower one and save energy. Third, try to walk or bike to the place you are headed to. Or, we can use the public transportation such as buses and subways when the distance is a bit far. Electric vehicles are also a good idea. Nowadays, they are becoming more affordable and the distance traveled in one charge has been increased as well. Just by making a small change in our lives, we can save the animals and our planet by ourselves. It won't be hard, just requires a bit of effort. Let's do this, everyone!